This is the Variety Show 2024. I want to talk about Joe Biden and his upcoming retirement now that we know that that's imminent. So we have the Biden countdown to January 20th. Will he retire? How can we be sure that he's going to retire on January 20th? Because, first of all, January 6th anniversary will come before that. And what happened back when Trump left? There was talk that he might not leave. We had January 6th happen, and there was talk that Trump might not leave because he never admitted that he lost. He conceded that he had won a second term, but it wasn't given to him. And we had the whole January 6th blow up. But now we have a different situation with another retiring president, with Joe Biden, because of what's going on with Russia, because of what's happening in the Middle East. Putin threatening these NATO countries, Putin making threats every day against NATO countries. Israel invading into Lebanon since the Lebanon pager attack. Anniversary of October 7th coming up. The election on November 5th. Will that cause great civil unrest, depending on the results? And will Trump accept the results that go down on November 5th? These are all the whole World War III scenario. Threat of cyber attacks, threat of an EMP attack, threat of a nuclear war, threat of China invading Taiwan. All situations could come up where, unlike January 6th back in 2021, before the inauguration, an interruption last time, that was 2021. Fast forward to 2024. Now you got Joe Biden getting ready to retire. He looks like he's going to retire, but will he retire? Because if World War III breaks out and it gets nuclear, I mentioned this in an earlier video, President Biden could make some excuse where he will need to delay his retirement. He may need to stay in power past January 20th a little bit longer. Maybe he'll stay in power 2 months or 3 months past January 20th because of World War III, because Putin did something, because Israel did something, or the violence and riots that will come out of the results of the November 5th elections. There's so many possibilities. You've got a guy who's 81 years old, going on 82, who's said to have dementia, said to have, serious medical issues at his age. But putting Biden's age and medical problems aside, like, he could stay in power because of a crisis. And, January 6 2.0. I mean, there's so many possibilities that this is such a unique situation. It seems almost like the perfect storm. Will President Biden go off into the sunset and retire like other past presidents, like Bill Clinton or George W. Bush or Jimmy Carter or someone of the past? Or will this be such a unique situation with World War III, talk of nuclear war, that President Biden may have to extend his term and stay in power a little bit longer because of major world crisis or the economic situation as well? So that's the question that the mainstream news, they're not talking about that. Everyone just thinks President Biden's going to retire on January 20th. We'll see if that happens. This has been the Variety Show 2024.